What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the 303 show. Today, going to be talking about NFL Week 1 predictions. Hopefully, I can keep up with it this year a little better than last year. I kind of stopped after Week 3 last year, but hopefully, we can keep up with it this year. But anyway, right into it. We've got Patriots, Chiefs. I'm going to go with Patriots on this one just because of the great offseason that they had. Uh, they re signed Malcolm Butler. They signed who was it? They signed David Harris. They got Dante Hightower back as well. They got Brandon Cooks from the Saints. So I think a great offseason for them is going to make for a pretty decent run at the Super Bowl this year. Um, Even without Julian Edelman, I think that they made enough moves to compensate for that. But anyway, I'm gonna go with the Patriots in this game. Next game we've got is Jets Bills. I'm gonna go with Bills just because the Jets are atrocious and the Bills are at home as well. I'm gonna go with Redskins over the Eagles just because they're at home. I'm gonna go with the Raiders because I think that Derek Carr is gonna be hungry this year, and I think that the Raiders are gonna take this one from the Titans. I'm gonna go with Dolphins over the Bucks just because they're at home. They're riding the wave from last year. They should be confident going into this game. Then we got Jaguars, Texans. I'm gonna go with Texans just because they're at home. They're two pretty bad teams. I'm gonna go with the Cardinals over the Lions. I think that Arizona's gonna bounce back pretty heavy this year, and try to make a run at the Super Bowl again. Uh, Even though they came up short, one game short of the Super Bowl 2 years ago, I believe. I think that they should be able to pull it off this year and maybe get back at least to the NFC Championship game and hopefully the Super Bowl. Then we've got Falcons, Bears. I'm gonna go with the Falcons. Obviously, they're still stacked. They're still a huge offensive powerhouse. I'm gonna go with the Bengals over the Ravens just because they're at home. I'm gonna go with Steelers over the Browns. I don't need to discuss that. I'm gonna go with the Rams over the Colts. Andrew Luck is out, and the Rams aren't that bad of a team anymore. They're still pretty bad, but we'll see how it plays out. Then we've got Seahawks, Packers. I'm gonna go with Packers just because they're at home. I think that Aaron Rodgers might even break the TD record this year. That's what they're saying he's gonna do. But we'll have to see what happens. But I think if this was in Seattle, I'd pick Seattle. But for now, I'm gonna stick with Green Bay just because they're at home and they picked up Martellus Bennett and everyone's healthy to my knowledge. I could be wrong, no. Then we've got 49ers, Panthers. I'm going to go with the Panthers. Hopefully they can bounce back from last year. Pretty disappointing year. But hopefully they can come back. This should be a pretty free win for them against a team like the 49ers. I'm going to go with the Giants over the Cowboys. Cowboys just always let me down. So I have to go against them. And they don't have Ezekiel Elliott this year. All right, for the first few games, so I'm gonna go with the Giants on this one. Then we've got two pretty terrible games on Monday night. I'm gonna pick the Vikings over the Saints just because the Vikings played well at the beginning of the year last year. Hopefully they can do it again. I guess I don't really care though. Then we've got Broncos, Chargers, two pretty bad teams. Uh, I'm gonna go with the Broncos just because they're at home. We've got altitude. Uh, but other than that, those are two sleeper games on Monday. But anyway, those are my predictions for the week. My MVP prediction this year is going to be Aaron Rodgers. I think he's going to come out hungry. I think he's going to go to the Super Bowl this year. But I do think that he's going to lose to the Patriots. The Patriots are my Super Bowl pick. I think that they're going to go back to back yet again. I think Tom Brady's going to catch Michael Jordan, get that sixth ring. He's already passed Montana. He's already proved that he's the greatest of all time, but I think he can still add one more to his legacy. And I think if he wins it this year, or when he wins it this year, sorry, I think he probably should just retire. But that's just me. So those are my picks. Week 1 picks, MVP pick, Super Bowl pick. Let me know what you think. Let me know who you think is going to win MVP. Let me know who you think is going to win the Super Bowl this year. And other than that, we out.